So, hopefully you guys can hear me and you can see me. But welcome back to the All the Gear, No Idea live stream. So, I've recently gone through a bit of a upgrade on my PC, and this is the first time actually that I've managed to get a streaming setup on my new setup. Well, at least PC setup. Yeah, I got a few technical issues. I'm not sure how this is going to go on. We're going to get any issues with the stream or so forth, but hopefully not. Fortunately, I haven't got the CRT cam this evening. Couldn't get that working. Yeah, like I said, some technical difficulties, but we'll sort those out for the next stream. But it's been a while. I haven't done a stream now for, Christ, it must be getting on for 2 months. But, yeah, thought we'd give it a bash tonight, as it's Saturday evening. Yeah, got the drinks fully loaded. So we'll see what we can see. People are already hitting the chat. Sounds great, Glendon says. Brilliant. Well, that's a good start. At least it sounds okay. I mean, the rest of the content's going to be absolute crap, but at least it sounds okay. Future Matt, good evening. Are you in Amsterdam? Yes, this is the yeah. We've got we got all the new shelving behind me for you, Matt. So there's no. Hopefully that will sort out the OCD. And yeah, we've got the mood lighting going on. Well, it's the same mood lighting, but because I've got a new webcam, we've got a bit of a sort of a wide angle lens view, so you can see a bit more of the orifice. And this is the place I've been working in for the past 13 months now, something like that. I haven't been in the office since March 2020. This is my new place of work and my old place of gaming. But yeah, so you can see all the red lights, and well, actually that one's like purplish, and that one's a bit of a sort of blue, but because of the old camera, you can't really make that out, can you? It sort of looks the same-ish, doesn't it? Actually, on the video, but yeah, they are quite different. So, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Yeah, absolutely no flange cam this evening. Sorry. You'll have to go to other sites for any flange camage. There's plenty of them around, Darren, so I'm sure we'll be able to find something to your liking. Sure you didn't get the PC engine out? No, I didn't get the PC engine out, but what I've got out is the emulation rig that's got the PC engine on it. No, I didn't get the PC engine out. That's in the drawer. But we are going to be playing a bit of PC engine this evening. I was sort of toying with several ideas of what I was going to put on tonight, and certainly the likes of Darren and Matt know that I've been balls deep all the way to the hilt with Xbox 360 set up, but that will be on another video, I think. But I've retired that for the evening, and I've pulled out the emulsion rig, which is the Raspberry Pi going through the CRT. And unfortunately, I can't show the CRT because the flange cam isn't working, but you're gonna have to take my word for it that it is on CRT. What are we drinking? Well, this evening I'm having my normal tipple, which is vodka Monster. So I've got a double hit on that with the vodka that gives me the instant, and then the Monster that is like it's two of them. So I'll be tripping into the early hours of the morning, no doubt, and I'll wake up absolutely feeling like crap tomorrow. But there we go. It's really romantic. Yeah, it is actually. It is. I do like the the mood lighting. Gets you it gets you in the mood, doesn't it? Really. Not sure what kind of mood, but we'll find out as the evening progresses. I have a separate stream with a flange cam. Really? So you got like two screens set up. One with one with the flange on, the other one with a dickhead on. You know, I mean, they both go hand in hand, I suppose. Did you ever finish ripping your 360 games? I could never finish ripping my 360. Well, I did all my 360 games, but then I sort of I delved into the world of the dark net, and yeah, not that kind of dark net, and over time I've been trying to top up the hard drive on the 360 because it's 2 terabyte. Jesus, it takes so long. I'm up to about 1.5 terabytes. I haven't got much left to go. Probably about another 6 months worth of downloading, but I've got something like in total now, something like 360 360 games. I mean, I'll never play any of them. It's a waste of time, but you know, at least I know that I've got a full hard drive at the end of it. Yes, vodka, Monster or Red Bull. Actually, I've gone off Red Bull. I don't like Red Bull now. It's a bit sort of bitter compared to Monster. Monster's really, really sweet. So, you know, yeah, it's good. Right, okay. It's going to be 2 AM finish. Well, we'll probably start some gameplay for about 15 seconds at about 1 AM. But we are going to start. We're going to do something. And I thought I'd have a bit of I mean, this isn't, you know, this isn't shoot 'em up. This is an action game. But it is... Now this one, yeah, Devil Crash. Now, I know, Darren, that you, I think you showed this on the Mega Drive, or was it Devil Crush? Can't remember. I think can't remember which one is on the Mega Drive. But now I remember buying this when I used to have well, I've still got one, but it's broken. But had a working Peace Engine GT. The GT. Yeah, American one's the Express. The Express is what I've got now, but the GT was the Japanese one. PC Engine, and this looked absolutely fantastic on that little TFT screen. But yeah, it's. I mean, by any stretch of imagination, this isn't a proper pinball game, is it? But actually, it is. You know, for a console version of a pinball, and I know it's all like scrolling on the screen, but I do like this. I think the music's brilliant. I think it looks absolutely fantastic on the PC Engine. Great on the CRT. So we're going to give this a little bit of a bash. This is a bit of a warm up before we get into the real hardcore gameage. 1990. Jeez, 31 years old. That's making me feel really old. I mean, I am old, but I always thought the animation on this was absolutely brilliant, really smooth. There's quite a bit now on the old pinballs in respect to you know, on the consoles and PC. You can get quite some fucking Jesus. You can get quite a lot of pinball stuff now, and the simulation of the tables is absolutely brilliant. Now, unfortunately, I am hardwired with the mic tonight, but I've got an extra long lead for it, so hopefully I won't be doing what I've done previously, where I start breathing and the mic flicks off me. But I've actually got a radio mic as well, but it's well, I was going to try it tonight, but it was a step too far. I think I was struggling to get OBS to work, so that'll be for another evening. But it does mean, as I've said to a couple of guys on here already, it does mean that I can actually pop to the toilet and you can actually hear me. So that will be, I'm sure that'll be something worth looking forward to. Well, I don't know why, but I don't actually know why I love this game so much for an imitation of a pinball machine. I suspect a lot of it is to do with nostalgia, you know, because like I said, back in, I mean, when this came out, I can't remember when I bought the PC Engine GT, but it was fairly close on release. I got it from placing, actually up by you, Darren, Telegames, in the Mayhold, no, not the Mayhold, what's that, May something shopping centre, the real dodgy one there. Mayflower? No, it's not Mayflower. And it's not Mayhold. Maygold? Mayfair? Oh, I don't know. Something like that. But in Leicester. I remember going there, buying this. Well, not buying it. Well, I bought this at the same time I bought the PC Engine GT. But buying the GT. Oh, shit. I don't know how much it cost. It was, I reckon it was probably 200 quid. Well, I don't know, it might have been 300 quid, actually 299. But that was mind-blowing, that was when I bought that. That was absolutely stunning as a piece of technology at the time. You know, having a PC Engine that was already small anyway, but actually then in a handheld with an active TFT screen, because most of the screens, in fact all the screens at that point in time, apart from laptops, were passive. I can speak at the same time as trying to play a game, which is never good for me. Can't do two things at once. Yeah, so the PC Engine GT has the old active TFT screen, which means that each pixel effectively is backlit. Unlike the comparison at the time, I suppose you think then it was what, Game Gear. That was the best of the rest. You know, the Atari Lynx. I can't think when the Atari Lynx came along now. If that was, I think that was before the. Yeah, I think it was. But yeah, the active TFT screen on the GT was absolutely out of this world. And actually, by today's standards, it's not too bad, but it's not great. You know, there's a lot of ghosting on it, but at the time it was savage. It really was. And playing a game like this on it plays really well on the GT screen, even though it's a small screen. Yeah, it rendered really well on the small screen. So that's probably why I've got a bit of a soft spot for this game. Not that I play it a lot, but I do like the music. I think the music's brilliant. Really good tunes on it. And again, for something like that, you know, as time goes on, I think you appreciate the PC Engine even more. You know, for what it was and for what it is. The size of it's just stupid. And what it was capable of doing. Madness. I always remember seeing the PC Engine in the magazines before I actually managed to get hold of one. And all the screenshots at the time were like the one standout game for me was R-Type. It was like, shit, this is actually an arcade game. You know, this is the true arcade version. I mean, it's not, but Christ, at the time it was you know, when you were looking at stuff like Amiga and you know, Master System. Obviously, the Mega Drive had come out, but yeah, absolute, real sexy machine it was, the PC Engine. Really was. And I don't know what it was like in other countries outside of Japan, but it got a lot of love, at least in the magazines in the UK. Yeah, a lot of press over the PC Engine. Quite a few importers sold it. But yeah. Yeah, good old days, definitely. I actually nearly bought a, well, I say I nearly bought, that's total crap, I didn't nearly buy it. But I did look at getting another CRT not long ago, week before last. It was actually a widescreen CRT. I wouldn't mind getting but you can't get hold of them. They're like rocking all shit, and they're so stupidly expensive. The Sony, I think it's FW900 PC monitor. It's widescreen. Yeah, so widescreen CRT, and that'd be great for the 360. You know, because obviously 360 games predominantly, you know, there's a couple or a few, very few that are 14:3 aspect ratio, and I've got a 4:3 aspect ratio PC CRT here, sitting on top of the BVM, but I wouldn't mind a widescreen CRT. Or a high res one, really, but they're so expensive, and they're actually, they are like rocking or shit. They really are. Yeah, so I actually looked at a widescreen 15 kilohertz CRT, but I thought, well, don't be a muppet. You're not, you know, fucking big bloody thing, 24 inches or whatever, 26 inches or whatever it was. I've got nowhere to stick it. Yeah, so I bowed on that one. Right. Jesus Christ. Looks like the comments got overload. How much caffeine is in it? I don't know. Quite a lot. I think there's probably more sugar than caffeine, to be honest. I don't think caffeine's going to be the killer in Monster. I think it might be. I've got a sneaky suspicion it might be the sugar. I think there's more sugar than anything else in Monster. It's something like 26% or something sugar. It's absolutely crazy, but that's why it tastes so awesome. That's going to be great having all those games you never played. Story of my life, that is. Story of my life. See, to me, it's more about the getting to the point where you've got it all, and that's it. And I get bored, I go to someone else then. I mean, not that you'd notice. Well, we haven't covered mood lighting yet. Well, I think we have. We've covered quite a bit about mood lighting, to be fair. This is your best angle yet? Like, really? My best angle? What? Like full facial? Glendon, so you've been playing a lot on the Mister. I recently just put one together. Yeah, they're great units, they are. And I keep threatening to do a stream, or actually do a video on the Mister. Yeah, mine needs updating, to be honest, because quite a few different cores have come out. But I've got to be honest. I've really got to be honest that the versatility and what's available on a Pi that's set up for CRT is, I have no urge to go to a Mister. No, sorry, I've got a Mister, but I've got no urge to actually get the Mister out. I do need to get back into it, but you know, if you want that absolute accuracy, yeah, go for the Mister. But I mean the emulation on the Pi is pretty spot on, and going for a CRT, it takes the lag issue straight out. So and it's all there, and it plays more. So, but yeah, I will have to pull out the Mister. It is in one of my new storage units. I've got the Mister in there, but yeah, I'll have to. I do need to do a video on it, actually. To be fair, well, I don't need to do a video on it. I want to do a video on it, but I will actually do a live stream on it at some point. Shout out to the new IKEA shelving solution in the background. I'll tell you what, that's been life-changing, that has. All that shit I had on the back, the bloody boxes everywhere and gear. I mean, that's just full of all the stuff I bought off eBay since lockdown started. I think I've only got one of those units that hasn't got anything in it. Just one. And the rest have got stuff in. They're not completely full, but they are being used. And it's nice and neat. I quite like it. Hopefully we can go through the drawers later. Well, we could do. Like, which drawer do you want to go through? Do you want to go through the underwear drawer, sock drawer, the bra drawer? I mean, not my bras. No, no radio mic. No, it's here. Look, it is here. I have got the radio mic here, along with a load of other shit I haven't bloody fitted and tried yet or anything. But yeah, I will sort that out. I will sort that out. Game audio could come up a bit. Okay, we can do that for you, Matt. We have the technology for that. Right, turn that up. Right, I don't know if that's going to be too loud now, so you'll have to let me know if it's too loud. By the time I get to the bottom of the comments, it'll be about it'll probably be about 10 o'clock at night, and I'll make the adjustment. But just tell me whether or not that needs to be pumped up or pumped down. Nick Long 27. Hey guys, a long time no see. How are you going, sir? What are you doing this evening? It's the theming and the music. Hey, that's it. Oh, it was Haymarket. Did I say Haymarket? No, I didn't say Haymarket, did I? I said some other crap, didn't I? I said May and Hay was the same, you know. I mean, it's nearly the same. Yeah, the Haymarket Shopping Centre. Yeah, I bet it did. Did you used to go to telly games, Darren? Back in the day, as they say. The great John Zini. Hello, it's been a while. How you doing, sir? You've missed the mood lighting segment. Well, I'm not going to touch the remote control again this time for the OSSC, because that'll just balls up my mood lighting. I can't believe that even happened. I didn't twig. What a tit. We have the rummage through the new drawers coming up at 10 PM. Absolutely. We've got a live rummage here, guys. Comments are currently running behind. No. I'm running behind. The comments are fine. It's just me that's running behind. Yeah, but this is normal for my streams, guys. You know what happens here. The deal is you don't see any games. You see a load of intros, and you just hear me waffling, going for the comments. But, you know, that's all about the interaction, isn't it? So, Glendon, yeah, I do want a PVM, but not sure what's good and where to start. Right, the whole PVM situation at the moment, and has been for some time, is an absolute utter minefield. And they're not cheap. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how to break this to you, but they're not cheap. They're not cheap, but they are awesome. You know, once you go down the PVM route, you know, you will not really want to touch a CRT, a normal consumer TV again. You just won't, because they'll look absolute gash in comparison. And it's amazing what you get used to. And it's because of the sharpness, effectively, of the PVM, as I'm sure you're aware of. But in respect of what to get, it's yeah. I mean, the start for 10 is going to be your budget. You know, without a doubt. You know, how much are you willing to get raped for? You know, for a PVM. And I'd consider that before you even start looking, because obviously, if you've got a consumer TV, then you know you're talking several hundreds of pounds now to get into a PVM. It's absolutely ridiculous. It really is. But there's quite a few models that you can go for. You know, obviously you want one that's RGB compatible, and not all of them are. You know, there's quite a few PVMs that are AV only. Yeah, so composite, which you don't want. You know, you want an RGB one. But yeah, it's yeah, it all depends on what your budget is. It really does. And of course, what size you want, because you can get, you know, predominantly we can get all different sizes, but you're talking, you know, you can get 14-inch ones, and of course you can go for the larger, you know, 19, 20, 21-inch ones. But again, it depends what you want it for, really. Yeah. Right, so at 11 PM we will do the raffle for the fully loaded Xbox 360. No, we're not. We're not doing the raffle for the fully loaded Xbox 360. Not on your Nellies. I actually thought about getting another one the other week. I don't know why. Do you think he's forgotten his stream? Oh, of course I haven't forgotten. I was speaking to you guys, but okay. Let's change the intro at least. Yeah, let's change the intro at least. Right, what we're going to do then? Right, I'm going to have to pick this one because I'm not going to turn around and say, guys, what do you want? Because I've got to get to the bottom of the comments, and I'm not even there, am I? So let's see. Oh. Oh, it does this every now and again. It sort of freezes up when you don't use it. Bit like me. Right, let's... oh, Dragon Egg. No, not going to go for that. Dragon Saber. That's quite a bit of a... that's a little bit of a classic, isn't it? Dragon Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit... Right, let's put that on. And we'll give that a punt. Final Blaster. Now loading PC Engine. Right, that's on. It's going. Right, let's get back to the comments. At least you've got something different to look at instead of just gawping at, you know, a bald-headed idiot. Comments will be replied on a separate video on Sunday. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, here we go. I've missed all this. I've missed all the banter. Yes, Matt, what are you drinking? In fact, everyone's going to say what they're drinking. And if you're not drinking, get the out. So, Matt, you on the Baileys yet? You must be. I suspect that Darren's drinking some new IPA beverage from Tesco's. I expect to see a beer review of that very shortly, Darren, along with the latest purchase that you've made from Aldi in respect to a different kind of sausage roll. So now you've started the Sausage Roll Fest. You know, it sort of aligns to the theme of this channel, which is Sausage Fest. You know, but I'll leave you to do the Sausage Roll Fest streams. But I do think that you owe it to your fans and your subscribers to carry on the beer analysis, and of course now the more recent sausage roll analysis, which I did quite enjoy that, because the expression on your face, especially with a beer, I reckon you were half cut when you did the beer review. You must have been, because those facial expressions. Now, I didn't see anything from like the torso down, so I'm not sure what was going on down there, whether there was someone else down there or something, but your facial expressions were quite interesting. We'll leave it at that. I've broken out the ice cream. This is Oscar worthy. Ice cream. Matt, it's a Saturday night. What are you playing at? Darren, have a word, won't you? Darren, stick it on that unit in the background. What? Where the hell can I flip in? It was like 24. I think it was 24 inch. It was a 24 inch widescreen CRT. You know, consuming. How the fucking hell's that going to go on there? You're joking, it, yeah? I've got no room for any more bloody. I've got bloody CRTs everywhere. I'd like to clear all this lot out here and start again, but anyway, that ain't going to happen, is it? You could talk. You backed out of that CRT a couple of months ago. I think you bottled it, and that was blinking down the road from you. I have a arcade running on a Pi. Right, okay. So I've actually got. How come there's no bloody sound on this? Is that a? Hold on. Oh, there is sound. How come there's no bloody sound on it? I mean, right, I've got to change this. You've got to have some sound in the background. Fucking Jesus. I'm a crap host, ain't I? Someone could have told me. You probably have. I just haven't got to the comments yet. Right, let's put on... Okay, Final Soldier. I mean, that's a bit of a classic. That must have a bit of soundage in the background, surely. What's the time? Okay, we're doing okay. It's 9:30, and I've done about 5 minutes ago. There we go. We've got some tunes now. That'll take away part of the boredom of listening to me. Yeah, so arcade machine running a Pi. So what's on my list of things to do is, I might have mentioned it before, but I think I bought another 2 Raspberry Pis because I'm an idiot. And I'm going to set those up, one for each of my arcade machines. So one for vertical, one for horizontal. Because it's just easy. It's just easy. And they work really well, but I don't know how it's going to work with my control panel actually, so I've never tried that. Well, it should be alright because all the user controls are configurable, but I'm not quite sure how it's going to work. But that was what I wanted to do. Was get them set up for my arcade machines, you know, because they're small. I can just ram them in the drawer where the PCBs go, and yeah, Bob's your uncle, fanny's your aunt, job done. But that'll probably take me several years to get that sorted. But yeah, I understand why you've done that, and I've seen quite a few setups actually that run the Pi, and they look absolutely fine, you know. New audio levels seem spot on. Right, brilliant. Okay, so I don't have to adjust that no more. That would have been a bit of a shit if it took me about 20 minutes to get back down to comments and I was blowing everyone's brains out. That's good. That's good. I stay sub to Fagin in the slim hope that he will make videos again about the shmups and CRTs. Get off your ass and let's relive the good old days. But the thing is that's why. Well, it's not why I don't do any new videos, but I've done it all with the CRT stuff. It's like, what else can I do? Once I'd gone through every single video processor that was known to man, it evaporated. I had no real need to do any new videos, really, not that technology stuff, because really that's what the channel was about, you know. But saying that, I've got an OSSC here that I haven't done any bloody video on, I don't think. I've got the FPGA, the Mister set up that I've done no video on. I keep threatening to do videos on other gaming emulation setups that I've built and stuff that I've worked on over the past few years, and just haven't got around to doing it because they're quite complex videos. They take a long time to film and to edit, and I've been quite busy, unfortunately, recently. But I hopefully I'll start getting some time back now, so I'll start thinking about that. But this is what I love about streaming, is that you don't have to, apart from setting up flaming OBS every time I have to bloody stream. It was a ball out this time. Fucking 2 hours on this before the stream started. I've still got no flange cam, but yeah, it's supposed to be a lot easier, isn't it, when you're streaming? You ain't got to edit, you just waffle. But anyway. Yeah, Kilby Bridge. So I went there as well at Telegames at Kilby Bridge, and I can't remember what I picked up and bought. I think I got the 3DO from there because they didn't have it at the store. It was at Kilby Bridge at the Because it was a petrol station, wasn't it, as well? Wasn't it a petrol station or garage or something? But yeah. Yeah, Kilby Bridge. Yeah, been there a couple of times as well. Right, Glendon. So right now I have a 36-inch Sony Wega CRT. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty decent screens actually, yeah. I'm not sure how much video processing they have though. I think the later screens, or the later tubes, had quite a bit of additional processing on them. So the image wasn't as good as what it would have been, or what it would be if it was an older type 15 kilohertz screen, or an earlier Sony CRT. I think the later one, especially the Wega series, I think they had additional image processing. I'm not sure you could turn it off, but I bought a Retro Tink 5 times today. Really? Okay, brilliant. So I assume that you haven't got an OSSC and you've gone down the Retro Tink route, which they are. I suppose at least for some functionality they're very similar, aren't they? But I think the OSSC is a bit more feature rich. I don't know how they compare in price, but I want something smaller for my desk, like 19-20 inches. Right, so yeah, so you go down the PVM route, but again it comes back to how much cash do you want to spend, because you're not going to get a PVM for 50 quid or 100 quid. You know, there's several hundreds of pounds nowadays, and it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy, because I remember when I was looking at the PVMs when I bought the BVM, and PVMs were going like sub £100, but like most things nowadays on the retro scene, they've just absolutely shot up. And to be fair, I think it's the retro gaming scene that's actually done that, because before they weren't being used for anything. You know, people were throwing them out at that point. But yeah, Sean said something similar about his dildo collection. How's the retro? Oh, that's that won't be to me, will it? Spoiler alert: he's going to die after 10 seconds. I'm going to die after 10 seconds. Who is? Or you want about the gameplay or something? Right, we've got to get down to... Right, I've got to stop commenting. Let me get to the bottom of these. Yeah, let me get to the bottom, and then we'll have a bit of a punt on a bit of gaming. I'm drinking a double dry hopped Indian IPA. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. I have to review all the sausage... Yeah, you do have to review all the sausage rolls now. I've told you. Get on with it. Matt had 2 pints. No, he didn't have 2 pints earlier. He ordered 2 pints. His missus had a pint and a half of that. He had like half a pint. He didn't tell us that, but he thinks we're thick. Cut a hole in the wall for the back of the CRT. I like your style there, Darren. Guys, because of the stream, I've just opened a bottle of Coors Light. That's like woman's beer. I mean, Coors is woman's beer, but the light version of Coors, I mean, that's even worse. Darren, can you sort this guy out? Can you get him on like some proper beer? It's the first trip I've had in almost a year. No, really? Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you off. I'll take that back. I'll take back the berating of you for drinking the female version of not Carlin. Foster's. No, Carlin. Yeah, it's Carlin's weak, isn't it? Yeah, I'll take that back. Sorry, Nick. Right, the last game was zero gameplay. We're seeing new records every minute. I'm getting quite hot again. It's quite hot doing this streaming malarkey, isn't it? It's got nothing to do with the alcohol that I'm drinking, so so that's fine. Coors Light. Well, I hope you enjoy the drink. I only started drinking when Sean started doing his live stream. Yeah, Darren. Now we both know that's bullshit. Right, I can't believe we've seen 3 games in 30 minutes. Well, Well, you've seen 3 intros in 30 minutes. Right, I don't know if I should tell Sean, but I've got some Baileys in the cupboard too. Oh, gee. I've actually got some Baileys. I shouldn't be admitting this, should I? Because Matt's going to rip me a new one for saying this after all the abuse that myself and Darren give Matt about his Baileys fetish. He said, I actually do like Baileys. And I've got a bottle of Baileys downstairs. Because I've got no ice cubes, because you can't drink Baileys without ice cubes. It's just, it don't happen. Yeah, it's like oil and water. They just don't mix. Now that bottle of Baileys is probably half open or half used. Why do people say it's half open? Does that mean you just take the lid off halfway or something? Because that don't even sound right, does it? I know people use that terminology to say that it's half used, but half open. Madness. But anyway, I've got a bottle of Baileys downstairs, about half a bottle left. And it's probably been in there for the half a bottle state for... I mean, it must be. It's got to be over 5 years. I'm surprised the cork hasn't flown out and the bottle hasn't expanded to be about that big. With all the gas and fermenting that's been going on in it. What I might do, Matt, is I might reseal it and send it over to you. That'll blow your brains out. I'm not sure Baileys can go off, but if it can, this has gone off. I reckon it must be longer than 5 years. It might be 10 years old, that bottle. But I do like it, but it's got to be over ice. It has to be over ice. But I do like it. So, yeah, I should never have said that, should I, Matt? Because basically now I'm going to get one ripped every time I mention Baileys to you, but there you go. Right, I don't know if I should... yeah, you've seen that one. Chocolate Baileys is... Oh, God. Matt. Behave. Right, I'm in talks with Baileys about possibly sponsoring their streams. I would. I have 2 OSSCs, though. One is an original DVI-only version. So, if you've got 2 OS... Well, wow. There's no point in me saying it, because I would... Well, I was back in the day, just buying everything. Okay, I'll rephrase that. Is there any particular reason why you've bought the Retro Tink, or is it just because it's something new and you just want to give it a blast? Because I get that, I understand that. Or is there anything over and above what the OSSC does? Because I'm not really that clued up on the Retro Tink stuff. Coors Light's still 4%. It's the same as Carlin. Yeah, but Carlin's bad. Carlin's like piss water, isn't it? Carlin is. Well, it's not bad actually, but that's like the full chav drink, isn't it? Carlin. We're saying that. I mean, I like Stella. I mean, to be fair, you don't get much more chav than Stella, do you? They don't say that. It's just you. Bailey's Gate. Yeah, we've had it. I drink mine from a thimble. Yeah, I bet you do as well. I bet you like get your little pinky up and bit of... Fuck's sakes, that ball is probably well gone off by now. Right, okay, I'm at the arse end of the comments now. Fucking time for a fucking fill up, I think. Right, okay. I can't do that. I haven't done anything yet. Right, what game is this? Final Soldier, is it? It's bleeding awesome, whatever it is, I love it. Again, music on this, it's really is good. And it's a real easy shooter to get into. And all these series are on the PC Engine. This looks absolutely stunning on the CRT. I say we talk about about the PC Engine earlier. Sorry, not the PC Engine. We're playing the PC Engine. Talking about the PC Engine GT earlier, and another game I got on release of the. Sorry, not release, but when I bought the GT, is I got Devil Crash, Gallagher 88, brilliant on the GT screen. That was absolutely awesome game, really simple but looks beautiful on a little handheld. And Vigilante, any of you guys remember Vigilante? Ira, beat 'em up, side scrolling, get me teeth in. Vigilante, again, love that game, and that was so close to being arcade perfect on the PC Engine. Got some absolute classics on the PC Engine, you know, in respect of either PC Engine specific games or arcade conversions, ports. Brilliant. I think NEC dropped a bollock with that, not releasing it in Europe as an official release. I know they did actually release the. There's a PAL version, weren't there, of the TurboGrafx 16 late on, but. Yeah, the PC Engine would have, I think it would have sold a lot of consoles in Europe, because the magazines were just like blinking, going mental over it. And it was a console you could never get. Yeah, you get an import, but and even now, when you think about it, in respect to the form factor, it's still, and it really is, it's a beautiful thing, the PC Engine. You know, the original white one, stunning looking machine. Really is. I think for slightly different reasons. I think that the, you know, certainly for me, and a lot of this is nostalgia, but the two sort of standing out consoles for me are both at opposite ends of the scale, really. We got the Neo Geo and the PC Engine, and they're polar opposites in many ways, but they're not. I mean, they're both like technical marvels, really, for what they were. But yeah, both standout consoles. You know, technology-wise and game-wise, I think. To be fair, the PC Engine nowadays is still relatively cheap. You know, to buy as a console now. You know, in comparison, okay, they're not as cheap as something like picking up a Super Nintendo or a Mega Drive, but they're not absolutely stupid money. And the games as well aren't mega money. You know, you can get quite a decent library of the big hitters. You know, fairly cheaply. I was actually watching a few videos recently of people in Japan that are still going around the like the retro gaming shops. Well, I say retro gaming shops, they're just they're well, they sell all sorts of stuff, don't they? These like book off and hard off and some other ones as well. But You know, whilst games are even in Japan, they're going up for certain titles and stuff, but seriously, if you're in Japan, if you lived in Japan, or you can get access to games from Japan, you know, direct, you can still pick up stuff, you know, in comparison to what we pay for it, still cheap. You know, not as cheap as what it was, obviously, but yeah, still cheap. And there's so much of it. There's so much of it. I mean, some of them stores I see on YouTube, they're brimming. I mean, it's like shit. It's like they've got no shelf space, and they're rammed with consoles and games and you know, all retro stuff, and a lot of it's in really good condition. You know, Japanese really look after the gear. Yeah, in general terms, but God, there's so much of it. Which is amazing, really. You know, because I thought it would have died off a bit more by now, but it's still going strong out there, and it's probably nowhere near as big as what it was. But it's always one place that I wanted to go to, purely from the technology side of it, because it's, and I think the country sort of fascinates me as well. I think it'd be such an experience. But to be fair, you know, since the old nuclear fallout issue they had there, I'm not entirely sure I want to go there now. I certainly wouldn't want to live there. No fucking chance. No way. Fucking radiation for life. But yeah, what a fantastic culture. You know, Japan. I mean, my missus would hate it if we went to Japan, because I'd be in the gaming shops all the time. I'd spend so much cash, it'd be unbelievable. I mean, I'd love it. I said, go for the full cheap fest. Yeah, bloody. I mean, it shows how easy this game is. A, because I've got 6 lives left, and I'm managing to talk at the same time and not get choked out. Look at that effect. You wouldn't get that effect on the Mega Drive. No way. It would melt. Even blast processing wouldn't be able to handle that. I mean, the Super Nintendo would, but you know, and the Amiga, but not the Mega Drive. Let's go for the rage. The rage comments are inbound, I'm sure. Oh. Jeez. This is the first time I've done any retro gaming for, well, since the last stream, if I'm being honest. And it's quite therapeutic. A couple of drinks. Talk about a load of crap. Well, I'll talk all the crap, but... Darren, what time's the fight on tonight? A 10 o'clock start, is it? It'll be finished by 10 past. It'll be an absolute bore fest, that fight will be. I bet the purse for that fight's about £5. Because no fucker's going to be interested in it. No, I'm getting beat now. Can you? Yeah, you can speed up. Ooh. I actually think the next game I'm going to put on is Gallagher. Fucking hell. I've lost about 94 ships in 2 minutes. Getting too cocky. Too cocksure. I'll tell you what, this BVM is so sharp. Ah, you bastard. Ah. Almost looks like an emulation. It's that sharp. Game over. Story of my life. Right, we're going to play Gallagher, weren't we? So what I'm going to do is, anyone been... We've got a few comments, so I'm going to get a top up. I'm going to stick Gallagher on. I'm going to stick Gallagher on first, then get a top up. And then I'll return. Oh, fucking hell. What's wrong with my controller? Gallagher 88. Mega Drive couldn't do this game either. Well, it could do it, but it'd be in black and white because it can't handle more than about 3 colours on screen at once, can it? Right, I'm going to remember to take the mic off this time. And I won't be long. I'm just going to get a top up and we'll be back for the, excuse me, excuse me. Then we'll be back for the next part of the all the gear, no idea Streamfest. Right. I'm back. Oh, right. Ah, right, okay, so RetroTink has the compass shit inputs. Who wants that? Don't you dare say that word on any of my streams. You'll be banned instantly. And S video inputs. Yeah, if it's not RGB, I don't care. I won't have it in my house. It has to be RGB only. But that's interesting. Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure that the Framemaster did Super VHS, Super Video. It's actually called Super VHS as well, isn't it? Well, it's not actually. Super, but yeah. Yeah, you're talking shit now, sure. So my budget for PVM would be around $500 to $600 US. Ah, right, okay. I bet the market over in the US then must be, I bet it's a lot better, isn't it, than what it is over here in respect of available or availability. I think they've got a lot more gear over in the US than what we've got in the UK. It's very sparse. Yeah, 500-600, you'll get a good set for that. I mean, without a shadow of a doubt. If you want some, if you want any advice on what models to go for, then drop me a message on YouTube, and I'll point you in the right direction. Right, this game is like going for a ride in your granny's wheelie bag. Wheelie bag. Yeah, you don't like it very much, then, Final Soldier, Matt. I'll take it. I used to love Vigilante, and this is, I can't bloody. It's got no background music. I feel quite sort of, quite exposed. We need oh. Let's go for Gates of Thunder. CD game, innit, this is. What's he doing in this directory? Oh, perhaps it's not. I thought it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I thought it was. I haven't followed that very well, have I? There we go. Bit of CD music in the background there. I've seen more challenging enemies in the toilet. I bet you have, Matt. Is this the? Yeah, I bet you have actually. I'm not talking about the ones that you see down the toilet pan itself. Right, they just changed the power packs on the American units though, I think. They were 50 hertz. I'm sure they were 50 hertz. They weren't 60 hertz machines. Because, in fact, they weren't, because I know that Telegames was selling them off. And they were PAL 50 hertz converted, which nobody wants a 50 hertz PAL fucking console. Not even we wanted them. Punch drunk with the nunchucks. Absolutely. Hard off still has good stock, but prices have definitely increased over the years. Yeah, definitely. They've definitely increased, but stuff's still, you can still get the I suppose I'm talking about the common stuff now, but they're still pretty cheap for stuff in respect to the common things, but yeah, you're right. With a lot of the sought after games, and they've put the price up as well, but they know that a lot of their stuff will potentially get exported, won't it? Back to idiots like us. So video games are still in their infancy when compared to music and movies. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Right, I've just found a yellow sponge insert on eBay for only £3. Incredible what you can buy. A yellow, what, for the PC Engine cue cards or something? £3. I bet you bought it as well, didn't you, Matt? What, could you wash a small car with it? I would respond to what Sean's saying, but obviously you won't read it until tomorrow. Bloody hell, that last stream was in 1988. Haha. Right, you could maybe wipe your ass once with it, or use it to polish a shoe. Right, got the fight streaming on laptop. Got the right. Card's been pretty shit so far. Yeah, well the undercard's be better than the main fight, mate. I can tell you that much. I think the seller might have already wiped his ass with it, Matt. Hence the asking price. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do a Bailey's tasting. Yeah, that's good, Darren. Can you do a Bailey's tasting review, please? Darren says, fuck it, I'm going for a top-up as I'm upstairs watching. You in bed, are you? You're all greased up and lubed and ready. You've drawn the curtains and put on the red light, you know, the seductive lighting. You sat there in your silk boxer shorts, toilet roll and baby lotion, with a big 48-inch plasma in front of you with the stream on it. Awesome. Darren says you can tell it's not on the SNES due to the lack of flicker and slowdown. Yeah. You can't handle Bailey's, Matt. I got a Jack Daniels and Coke now. Oh, okay. You're basically levelling up now. I like it. Is that? Yeah. It is better for me, to be fair. Now, don't tell me the Coke is diet, because then that's going to be an instant. Darren, get the ban hammer ready, because Nick did turn around. I've got a sneaky suspicion. Nick did turn around and say it's Diet Coke. I've got loads of booze in the house for somebody that doesn't drink. That's weird, because Darren's got a massive amount of booze in the house for someone that does drink. Yeah, I would like recommendations of PVM. Right, drop me a message on my channel, Glendon, and I'll give you some advice based on what I know, which ain't much. Up the volume, please. You're fucking joking. You're going deaf or something. Maybe stick a soundtrack CD on. Gate of Chunder. I've got Matt's phone number off the back of a toilet door. I bet you did that. Right, this is the best game that's ever been played on this stream. Right, okay. Well, we're going to change that now, because we are going to play. We are going to play this, yeah? We're going to smash it. Well, we're not going to smash it. I mean, it's going to smash me, isn't it? How's the old mood lighting looking? It's looking all right, isn't it? Right. Gates of Chunder. Fucking drink's going straight to my head. Ooh. Good old blaster. I might be tempted to put the... Oh, you... I might be tempted to put R-Type on. Oh, by the way, anybody that doesn't know, that's basically been living under a rock, R-Type 2 Final is out. Came out yesterday. On various... What am I looking at? I'm looking at the bloody flashy things. Came out yesterday on various platforms, consoles, PC. And I have got it. I haven't played it yet. I did download it last night. It looks absolutely effing stunning. Don't know what the gameplay's like. It's supposed to be absolutely hard as nails. Basically the same as R-Type, the original then. But it does look amazing. So if you've got a PC or you've got Switch or PlayStation, I'm not sure if it's out on the Xbox, get it. Quite dear actually. It was I think it was 36 quid, I think. 35, 36 quid I paid for it on Steam. It's a bit pricey, I think, but it's quite a niche game, isn't it? But you got to buy it. In fact, Matt, because you bought that new laptop, download Steam and buy it. Shouldn't have done that, should I? Actually, the music's quite quiet on this game. The sound effects are quite loud, or louder than the music. Oh fuck it! I'm looking at the wrong bleeding shit. I was looking at wrong. I was looking at one of the satellite ships. What a dick. What a fan war. Oh, what am I looking at? I'm getting really distracted because I'm starting to drink now. Oh, I'm going to have to play this again. Fucking Matt will be laughing at me. It's more than normal. There you go, fag. That does mean something different in the UK. Wow. Well, there's several meanings of it, but but it can mean something different in the UK than I suspect it means in the US. Right, let's play this again. Let's go for this. Hardcore. Hardcore, you know the score. I'm going to concentrate. Well, I'm not going to concentrate, but I can speak a good story. There is something about shoot 'em ups. Oh, there is something about shoot 'em ups, isn't there? Instant gratification, and also depression, stress, and anxiety all in one go. You get an instant hit. It's a bit like Vodka and Monster. Shoot 'em ups aren't a slow burn, are they? They're an instant, like, full on smash, basically. Oh, no, that's shit. You don't want that. Yeah, I think we're going to stick R-Type on next. We're going to go a bit nostalgic. I'm looking at the wrong bloody ship, you know. It's because of where I'm sitting. I need to be sitting square on. Oh my lord. Now that's loads of thunder, isn't it? Oh, this is yeah. Oh. Yeah, the alcohol's kicking in now. Brain's shutting down. Come on! It does make a distinct difference when you actually at least align one brain cell to concentration on gaming. I'm sure the comedic value isn't as good when I am concentrating, because you have less things to laugh about, don't you, and mock and berate me for. Oh, you fucking banger. Oh, fucking beautiful. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Shh. I mean, who? Yeah, they're not a good look, are they? Right, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to uncross my legs now. This is going to get serious, isn't it? Basically, this one's going to absolutely get me in a neck brace and choke the living life out of me. Oh, you ripper. Oh, quite enjoyed that actually. Oh yeah. Right, let's go for a bit of a. Let's do some more Fagfest. It was yeah. Which one was that one? I can't even remember what I'm playing now. Was that Lords of Thunder? I think we're going to play the other one then. Right, okay. It weren't Lord. Let's go for that one. I'm not sure. That shouldn't be. It is an air. Is that the same one? Just different version? No, it's not, is it? No, I'm really talking shit. Matt will be fucking going off his head with me saying stuff like this because he knows his stuff inside out. Yeah. I should know this. I got both of these on bloody CD. We're going to play that one next. Meanwhile, we're going to catch up on the old comments. Right. What we're going for? Get your comments in for the next round. Did it come out out for the Commodore 64? It did. It did. And when it came out for the Commodore 64, because the Commodore 64 actually was an awesome piece of hardware, is they know they could never match that with the Amiga, so that's why it never came out on the Amiga, because it would have been embarrassing then, wouldn't it? Is this emulation? Of course it's emulation. This whole channel's built on emulation now. I've burnt all my consoles. They've gone up in smoke. I was getting cold during the winter months. I had to stoke the fire with something. So I just threw all my original cartridges and Hue cards and CDs onto the log burner along with my hardware. Great it was. Cheaper than fucking electric and gas, I can tell you that much. Sorry, does this game have music? Well, I don't know what game you're getting on about because I've probably fallen asleep since that comment. The rummage through the drawers has been delayed until 10:30. We got no rummage through the drawers. Oh Jesus! Right, it's fell off. It's the first time it's fell off. This thing is so long now that was wrapped around my knee. What a tit! I want to see some quit rage. Evening Daz and Matt. Be morning by the time Sean reads this mind. Well, I've actually... Now, I don't know what time that you posted that comment, but I bet it was probably only about 15 minutes ago. I'm doing well tonight. I'm on it. I want to see some quit rage. Now, you won't see none of that live. Never. I'll leave that stuff down to you, Matt. Don't forget to buy your tickets for the Xbox raffle. Only £2 to go. All payments to sock69 at mindle.com. Lighting looking sweet. Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah. I need to sort that out actually, because it's not that great. The old. I bought a new webcam and it's not picking up the lighting very well. The old shitty one did. Must be overexposing it somehow. I'll have to have a look at that. Any of Sean's viewers reliving those heady days of October? What happened in October? It's the pink lighting. Your neighbour thinks you're a cool girl. Actually, my missus said it looks really... She goes, oh, it looks really pretty outside, she goes, when you look at the front of the house now, because like one of the windows is... It looks all nice. Yeah, basically, it looks like the main street of Amsterdam. I'm surprised my front doorbell hasn't been going off tonight. Very pretty, absolutely. Some great Cho Iniki games. on the PC Engine. Yeah, we're going to have to... Yeah, we've got to go back to that at some point, haven't we? Where's me... Oh, you tit, I keep forgetting. Start. Get the music... I don't know why I did that, but, you know. Some great show, Nikki. What pie build is this? Or is it your own custom jobby? It's pie... I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. It is Retro Pie CRT edition. So that's the yeah, that's the front end. That's the front end. But I haven't downloaded the build as such. I've just took the front end and just added all my ROMs to it. So, but it is really good. It is really good. I like it. Lords of Thunder is a good one. Oh, it is emulation. I was kidding earlier as well. Thought it was real stuff. Well, I've got the real stuff here if you want me to get it out. Can't be asked. All my real stuff. In fact, the PC Engine, I'm a bit like Matt. I think I've got nearly every variant of the PC Engine, apart from the well, that's bullshit. I haven't got every variant. I've got a lot of them. I've got... How many PC Engine consoles I got, Matt? I've got quite a few, innit? I've got GT, got the LT, I've got the original white PC Engine, I've got Core Graphics 1, I've got Core Graphics 2, I've got the CD-ROM Duo R, I've got a Turbo Graphics 16, I've got the CD attachment for that. What else? Super Graphics, got Super Graphics. In fact, just adding that up, I'm an absolute tool. I've got Super CD-ROM 2. I'm a tool, aren't I? I've probably got, I must be having, yeah, the actual consoles, I've probably got eight PC Engine consoles. Matt, how many have you got? Because you've got quite a few, haven't you? And you love the old PC Engine. I can't believe I've just counted those up and I've actually got that. What a tit. Yeah, I think I've got the right to use emulation, to be honest. All the cash I've spent on hardware and games. Right, this channel was built on masturbation, not emulation. Oh, wow, yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right. Always funny when the mic makes a run for it. Keep it tucked into your shirt. Yeah, but if I keep it tucked into my shirt, then it will definitely... I know what will happen. Right, if I actually tuck it into my shirt, right, I'll forget about it and end up pulling the fucking PC with me downstairs onto the toilet. No chance. Funny when the mic makes... Close, only 7 minutes, excellent. Well, there you go. I'm quite good. Bring out the radio microphone. Shall I do a live plug-in on the old radio mic? Shall I? Can I do that? Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do a live swap of the mic. I mean, what could go wrong? Not much. I haven't even tried using this yet. Okay, now we're going to go for this, aren't we? We're going to go for it, guys. We're going to do this live. Out. That goes in there. Turn it on. On. Right, you're not going to be able to hear me now because I'm going to unplug this. Well, obviously I'm going to unplug it, but right. If this goes all tits up, then just do a runner. All right. Testicle, testicle. Oh, working. Right, is that working? Oof, I mean, that is as well. I mean, that literally just worked. What's that sound like, guys? Is that all working? Quick, tell me in the comments. Fucking forget about gaming. I want to know if my mic's working or not. This is awesome. Quick, tell me on the comments. Jesus. Whoa, we're there, guys. I mean, that actually just worked. No setup, plugged it in. That sounds better. It just needs a volume increase. A volume increase. Testicle, testicle. 1, 2, 3. What about that? Is that better? I almost feel like going to the toilet, you know. In fact, you know what? Well, I'm just going to wash my hands and just see whether or not you can hear me. I quite like this. Oh, this will be awesome for me Zoom meetings next week. Oh. I've got my headphones on so I can listen to the music via wireless. I can speak to you guys. This is cutting edge, this shit is. I'm just going to flush the toilet. Can you hear the toilet flushing? This is amazing. Oh, that's made me smile. I'm now untethered. Right, back to the comments. Sound of pissing. I can just do that in my seat. Don't worry about that. I don't need to go to the toilet for that. Oh, that's amazing. I'm really chuffed with that. Simple things. Right. Right, I've got to go back. I've got to go back to the comments here. Yeah, thanks for that, Dan. If you hadn't said bring out the radio mic, that would. I almost feel like I feel free. I'm untethered. You can tell the alcohol's kicking in now, can't you? Right, bloody hell, I must have missed that as I went outside to pass a fart. Dad dancing, highlight the stream. Yeah, you want to rewind on the stream, mate. Wait, we're dad dancing. That was playing. That was playing the drums, Matt. We weren't dancing. Right, I'm testing in a drawer full of dildos. Right, people online are saying it's the largest collection in the UK. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And they've been pre-loved. They've all been pre-loved. All pre-loved, they're ready for the next owner. Live plug-in, breaking ground. Right, we nearly sold out of the tickets for the Xbox giveaway now. Absolutely awesome. Right, what's with the Xbox giveaway? Don't listen to what Darren's saying. He's setting up competitions to sell off all my gear for me, and I ain't selling it. But weirdly enough, all of the ticket sales are going direct to him. Now, I'm not saying that he's a bit crooked, but you know, I'm not selling anything. Right, in answer to the question posed to me by Sean at 22:32, Jesus. I have 2 white PC engines, 2, you greedy bastard. 2 white PC engines, a GT, an LT, and 2 CD-ROM units, a briefcase, and a Super CD-ROM 2. But how come you never bought a Super Graphics? Matt, I'm really surprised you didn't buy the Super Graphics. I mean, I can't blame you for not buying a shuttle, because even I ain't got a shuttle. And I love collecting the PC Engine stuff, but Right, giving away a 360 fully loaded with games. Up the volume again? Behave. My mic volume's blinking touching the red at times. Sounds clearer, nice. But it should do. It's fucking costing the fucking cash. But to be fair, I've got through about 49 mics before actually plumbing for a proper radio mic. Darren and Matt know about all my tribulations on mics. Wash your hands, I bet he has a sneaky wank. Right, let's do a blind claw picker game, eh? Let's do a blind claw picker game live. Games, what's a claw picker? Gordon Brown thought it was a good idea back in the day. What? Gordon Brown had no good ideas back in the day. New microphone was worth 200 quid. You're not ditching the 360, Daz. I paused my X360 stream to be here. Bet that one viewer is not impressed. Right, what do you have more of Sean? Dildos or PC engines? Well, I'd have to think about that one, I'm going to be honest. I'd have to get a spreadsheet out to try and top that one up. Well, you kind of are selling it, you're just not profiting from the sale. No, you're selling it, and yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm not profiting from. In fact, I don't get anything from the sale. Up the game order. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Fucking Matt's so needy. Right, that's quite loud, that is. Is that like... Matt, is that not too loud now? Or are you trying to get me to the point where I put the game audio up so high that you can't listen to my voice at all? Is that the idea that you're trying to suck me into? Right, this is the first microphone you haven't bought from Poundland. Yeah, you're right. Right, leaving the mic on, Gordon Brown. Ah, right, yeah, of course. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, the one that he called a bigot. I remember that one. Right, in answer to Sean's question, what is a... Fucking hell. In answer to Sean's question, what is a claw picker game? They are the fun... Oh, that's a grabber, not a claw picker, you penis. Grabber. Class cabinets where you might... Yeah, I get you. I understand that, I understand. Right, too loud if you've got headphones. Oh, fucking... See what I mean? Fucking Matt's fucking got going deaf. Right, I'm going to turn this stuff down because my meters, basically for gaming audio, is just touching yellow. Fucking Matt's fucking deaf as a post. I'm going to turn it back down to what I think are appropriate levels for my viewers. Because I don't want to be blowing anybody's eardrums out. Testicle, 1, 2, that's okay. Right, Matt, you're going to have to fucking turn your fucking CRT you got up in your living room or something. Get a proper fucking audio set up. Right, I thought we could do one in Sean's dildo drawer. I thought we could do... Right, all you have to do is post the items out, Sean, so stop complaining. Fucking Jesus. Right, needs to play UFO catcher for fuck's sakes. Top job. Right. Right. Let's fucking go for this now. Let's do it. Fucking, I thought it was tethered then. But I'm not. I'm not tethered anymore, am I? Right, so we're going to go for Jesus. Darren, what's going on with the what's going on with the fight, Darren? I'm not shouting because I think I'm on the £2.99 eBay mic. I should just lower my speech a bit, you know, my volume and be a bit more, you know. Yeah, I must admit, I have been doing quite a lot of shouting at work over the past couple of months and spitting, you know, it's frustration, anger, stress and anxiety. Right. Ooh, yeah. I'm actually crap at this game. Ah, have some of that, you dribbler. Oh, what? I actually prefer Gates of Thunder, to be honest. But I think this is the one that's... Lords of Thunder is the one that's worth the cash. 100... What's this game going for now? 160 quid or something? Oh, yeah! Fucking banger. I don't like this game. I can't understand why it's really worth so much cash. In fact, it's... I've got no cash, can't buy it. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Problem is, when you're a hoarder or a collector and not a real game player, you tend to just get stuff, buy it, play it for 10 seconds and throw it in a drawer. And this is one of the games that I've done that with. And the only reason why it's more on my mind is because of the price that it goes for. But, fuck's sake, I actually think it's it's gash. I don't like it. Like I said, I much prefer Gates of Thunder. This is Gates of Thunder that's worth the... I'm sure it was Lords of Thunder that's worth the King's Ransom. Right, we're going to ditch that. Fucking shite. And we're going to play... we are... Oh! Legion, should we give that a bit of a punt? Let's give it a go. It's a shoot 'em up. What do you think of me, me Sony PVM? The dirty white cream buttons at the bottom. I do need to clear up that horizontal white faded line at the top. Gives matte. Hey? What?
In accordance with my orders from the mothership, I have arrived at the appointed point of 1990 hours space-time.
Hey, the fuck?
A planet, checkpoint on the way to the desert planet, suddenly becomes eerily silent, and I can see only the shadow of the enemy ship.
How come there's only sound coming out in one ear?
Noticed my presence. Well, sorry guys.
I've got sound effects coming out in the left ear, which is quite disorientating. And the speech was coming out in both ears. Oh, fuck this. That is weird. Yeah, I'm going to ditch that out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the game that the Mega Drive could never do, because there's more than 3 colours on screen at once. Oh, you tit. I bought a no, I've thrown it away. I bought I've thrown it away. I've put it in one of my drawers. Just very quickly, as we're talking about new bits of gear and hardware, and I will try and do a video on this because it's not a common thing. I bought something called a Neo Geo CD SD loader. So it's basically like a mode device. Well, it is a ODE device for a Neo Geo CD. So for the original hardware, it's a board that you have to attach a wiring. It needs some soldering to enable you to play games off an SD card on original Neo Geo CD hardware. And it wasn't that expensive. I think it was something like €70. So fairly cheap. And I had it delivered, and I've got to get around to actually fitting it in my Neo Geo CD, because I just don't use the Neo Geo CD. To be fair, it's the same as the AES, and it's the same as MVS now. I don't use it because emulation's so good, and actually FPGA is absolutely cock on. Then there is no reason to use the original hardware anymore. But that will entice me to use the Neo Geo CD, because I do quite like the CD unit. I know it's got its issues, but yeah. So that'll be good for a live stream actually, because I can quickly load games up, or as quick as what you can do on an SD system. But yeah. Yeah, the guy that developed it and sold it, the guy called Furtek. He's done various things in the community. Look at this. Stunning. Quite loud in my ears, this is. I'm sure people with the headphones on be blowing their eardrums apart. Especially if I... yeah. Ah, you tit. Didn't get the crystal. Well, unless your name's Matt, that is, because Matt's hard of hearing. What's the volumes like? I'll perhaps jack that up a little bit, but... Right, what's the latest on the fight? Darren? Now I thought if you left these... Ah, you tithead. I thought you got a hidden bonus. Or was that the arcade version only? I thought it's a PC Engine version as well. I can't remember which one I've tried it on and which one it worked and it didn't. Ah, fucking hell. That was shit. Which version is it where you don't do anything and you get a hidden bonus? I thought it was the PC Engine version, and it's not in the arcade version. Oh, you... Oh, how could I even do that? Tithead. Oh, right, there's one missile on that screen, and I had to go towards it. What a jughead. Ah, you ain't sucking me in. Oh no. I don't feel that confident. You sucker. Oh god, I can't even grab me. Ah! They suck you in, don't they? They say, you know, grab me. Grab me new crystals. Yeah, this is the type of music that Matt's used to listening to when he's sitting there doing his homework. Right, what game are we going to play next then? Well, I'm going to have to get back to the comments in a minute. This I was going to stick on. Yeah. It would be rude not to put Gunhead on, wouldn't it? Oh, so tiresome. These amazing first world problems that we have. Right. Let's get back to the comments. Okay, Gamer, how are you doing anyway, Sean? I'm doing all right, mate. I'm doing all right. Had a hell of a lot going on at work. Quite stressful. But that's coming to an end now. And what I mean by that is that I've got sacked. No, I'm really joking. But yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. How are you? How's it going, as they say? And what are you up to at the moment? Chat sounds way clearer. That's a good mic. Fucking well should be. It cost me enough. I'm actually pretty chuffed with that, actually. So, yes, thank you for confirming that that has been a useful purchase. Taylor Jonas is on at the minute. Oh, right, and Katie's struggling a bit. Right, okay. I thought they were starting at 10 o'clock. And they really stretched this out like... they did a sequel to this called Loads of Thunder. You twat. Anyways, I'll pop back here in a bit later. Yeah, see you later, mate. See you later. Right, Last Lords of Thunder on eBay. Last Lords of Thunder on eBay went for... You're joking. 400 quid? B8, you're kidding me, aren't you? Fucking hell. It's one of the few games I've actually got here in these drawers for some reason. I don't know why I've got it. I can't be asked to put it with the rest of the fucking collection. Oh, I did have it here. Yeah, it's here. Lords of Thunder, I went for 400 quid. I haven't got that many games down here now, but... Yeah, Lords of Thunder. Lord of Thunder. 400 quid? I'll pay fucking 400 quid for that shit. I think Gates of Thunder is a bit cheaper, isn't it? Is that like 100 quid or something, or 70 quid or something like that? But I won't pay 400 quid for that shit. Oh, right, on Mega CD. 400 quid on Mega CD? Fucking hell. Bloody hell, I nearly bought the Mega CD version sealed for 70 quid. I'll tell you as well, that there's so many of those moments that now you think, oh, I wish I'd bought this, oh, I wish I'd done that. Yeah, It's always the thing, isn't it, really? Right, just opening a Sweet Temptation chocolate caramel stout. A Sweet Temptation. Oh, okay. Sounds very delightful. I'm on the waiting list for the Neo SD loader. I think he stopped making them now. I'm sure on his website, let's have a look. Vertex, I've got it bookmarked because registration. Yeah, it's closed now. So manufacturing. Right, okay. Okay, so if you're on the waiting, yeah. Right. Yeah, he's actually stopped making them now. That's it. Job done. So you managed to get him before he decided to jack it in. Yeah, Neo Geo streaming it's yeah, for the CD stuff. You know what? I wouldn't have bothered. I wouldn't have bothered buying that if a Neo Geo CD core was available for the Mister. I absolutely wouldn't have bothered. But because it hasn't come out yet, and it was fairly cheap to buy the SD device, I thought sod it. So yeah, I love this Twitch parody thing you're doing. Twitch parody. I wouldn't overthink this. I'm just being a tit on a live stream, to be honest. I played a lot of this waiting for Ridge Racer to load. Ridge Racer, another epic game, that one. Timing just popped back, cool, okay. Timing just popped back, cool, okay. Haha, he's back already. Yeah, you can't keep away from this place. It's like just a, it's a vacuum for nutters and nerds. Fair few fights went the distance, so it's looking like 11 PM start for Parker versus Chisora. Gunhead is still pretty decent, also not cheap if in very good condition. You're sitting on a fortune. I wouldn't buy a boxed Mega CD with every game for 400 quid. My mate is selling his knackered multi-mega. Just needs a new laser. Anyone interested? Right, which one is it? Is it the proper multi-mega? Wait a minute, the multi-mega. Is it the... I'm thinking of someone else, isn't I? Is it the proper one, Daz? Let me... Well, I've got to go on Google now. Multi-mega. Oh, no, it's not that one. No, that's a piece of shit. I don't want that. I thought it was the... It's the Wonder Mega I'm thinking of, isn't it? I've always wanted that. I had a chance to buy one, but I never... Yeah, it's the Wonder Mega. That's the one I want. That is sex. That is that Wonder Mega. I love it. Yeah, I should have pulled the trigger on that. So no, yeah, sorry, Darren. No, I don't want the multi mega. That's the Sony Discman version, isn't it? I'll ask him now. Right. I really can't see the Mister being any better than a decent emulation PC, really, unless you're going to be really, really anal. The Neo Geo SD card thing is actually interesting because it's real hardware. Yeah, agreed. And that's my view on the Pi versus Mister, is that the Mister will be potentially more accurate, but I think you're talking levels with accuracy that are a bit of a moot point, and that's why I think that I think people buy the... If I'm being honest, I think the reason why the Mister's done so well, and it's not that it's a bad piece of hardware, I think it's awesome. I think it's absolutely awesome idea and an awesome concept. But I think the differences between how good emulation is nowadays compared to the hardware emulation, because it's still emulation, you're just emulating the hardware, is that it's so good on emulation, on software emulation now. It's I don't think it's a big enough issue to go down the, to scrap that and go down the FPGA route, in my opinion. And this is very, very subjective. It is really subjective. If you're a casual gamer, I think that's and I'm a casual retro gamer. I don't sit there knowing, oh yeah, well actually that's different because the timing on that's different compared to the original hardware. I'm not that anal about it. It's So for someone like me, it's wasted. Mystery's wasted on someone like me. Hence why it's still stuck in these drawers behind here. And I find it easier just to pull this out if I'm going to do some retro gaming. But yeah, horses for courses. Right, last time I seen a multimeter on a game station, 270, box about 15 years ago. He reckons it's quiet. He reckons it's quiet 300. Hey, quiet 300. Plays cards fine. CDs are effing glitchy. People got drawn into emulating hardware, it's still emulation. Right, there's a massive difference between hardware and software emulation actually. A little too rich for me, thanks though. Right, I didn't realise until I watched a Life in Gaming video the other week. Oh yeah, there is a big difference in what you need to do to emulate hardware properly. But again, I just think it's, the end product, to me is unless you're anal, then yeah, if you get decent emulation on a CRT setup, and that to me is the deal breaker. That to me is the thing that makes the difference between comparing the two, is that if your emulation is on a CRT, then if you're emulating on a CRT and then you were doing Mister on a LCD or something, to me the emulation on CRT will smash Mister a new arse because of the lack of latency. But obviously if they're both on CRT, then it's closer. But anyway, right, I don't want to go down the road of getting into an argument over emulsion. This is fucking hardware. You do what you do because that's your choice. First world problems. Let's get to smashing. Again, this is one of those very simplistic, easy to get into shoot 'em ups, but pretty satisfying, I think. Well paced, in my opinion. Especially if you're an old git like me. I have to keep reminding myself, and everyone else that I speak to, every time I speak to them. I'm 50 now. I was 50 last month. Oh no, actually it's 1st of May, isn't it, today? So I was 50 the month before last. But yeah, so I need the slower types of games because, I haven't got the reactions of you young whippersnappers. How's the old mic levels going, guys? Oh, well, the audio sounds quite low actually on this game. It looks quite low. I'm just going to give that a bit of a tweakage. Hold on. Because that game is quite... I've got some right background listening on this. I need to sort it out. That's better. Oh, that's probably too loud actually now. Oh well. You. If that's game over, then I'm not going to. I'm going to restart. You know what? I think I'm going to do my next stream on the Mister Bucket. Only just to prove to everyone I've actually got one. Everyone probably thinks I'm bullshitted. We're going to go for perfect cycle hardware emulation. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Mister. I'm going to ram it into a PC Engine case. And they go, there you go, original hardware. Oh, what happened there? Right. Oh, fa. So, right, I need some recommendations here. I mean, not going to listen to anybody, but what's your favourite PC Engine shooter? And we'll smash it on. Well, we'll smash it on as long as everybody agrees with the same game. Ah, for fuck's sakes. I think this is probably one of my favourite games, favourite shooters on the engine. Oh shit! I get distracted so easily. Can't focus when you're pissed. Oh, excuse me. Fucking hell. That's terrible, isn't it, when you're doing that on a live stream, yawning. Oh, I'm so bored. Well, I'm not bored. I'm just tired. I must admit, we've done an unusual amount of gameplay this evening. Certainly more than what we normally do on these streams, by quite a considerable percentage margin. Makes a considerable change. Oh, you fighter. Oh, banger. Shield. I need a what if they got like power-ups for old people? Like colostomy bags. You've powered up. Colostomy bag. I thought I'd just been here. Sure, Or was that a different game? Have I just started a new game? Am I going that senile? Fucking brains are blown. Right, being anal, I think I've just noticed a problem on this, on this. Something weird's going on with the, there seems to be some artifacting coming on scrolling. I think it's something to do with the, I'm sure I don't do this on the hardware. It might be a timing issue on the 15 kilohertz output. Fuck it. If that was been on My Life in Gaming, they'd have gone, oh wow, that's shit, isn't it? Looks like artifacting. I do enjoy that stuff, to be honest, but that's the thing. It's like, well, no, it's absolutely fine. It does look fine. But if you know what you're looking for, you can find things. And I'm sure there's a that looks like it's artifacted on scrolling. But I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm looking at because you'll think I'm a nerd. Well, I am, but problem is, once I've seen that, I can't unsee it, so that's going to bug me now, and I'm going to have to do some research to see if I can sort that out. Fucking hell. This is what I'm like. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect, Sean. It's fine. Nothing in life has to be perfect. It doesn't have to be. It's fine. He says. Right, we got any recommendations then for the one and only PC Engine shooter that beats them all, apart from anything that you've already seen on this laborious stream? But I do apologise for you having to endure this fine Saturday night and a bank holiday. There must be some hidden gem that I'm not aware of. And Matt, you can't vote because you're a PC Engine nerd. Oh, right. Is that it? Oh, for fuck's sake! How many fucking lies have I got? It feels like I've been playing this for about an hour. I shouldn't moan, should I? Jesus. But I'm not going to get any more power-ups now, because this is like, let's just increase these. Don't need any more speed on your bike. Let's just get these fully jacked. Well, they probably are, to be fair. Oh shit, there's me saying I ain't going to get any more power. Well, I'm fully charging on that, I think. Yeah. Fully spunked. Oh, that's shite, that is. Oh. Fluck. If this had been, I'm not going to say that. It's a stupid thing. Game over. Okay. Oh, cool. Can't put your name in for that. That was quite an epic blast, that one was. Right. I didn't realise until I'd watched it. No. He hasn't listed it yet. I will send him here. Still not original, so anal. Exactly. Oh my god, emulation, the bane of gaming conversation. Don't be concerned if I'm using real hardware or emulation unless you're invited round to play it. This was one of the greatest packing games ever. Yeah, blazing lasers. How does it feel to be too old to ever see the PS5 turn retro? Yeah, that's an interesting thought. I mean, not one that I'm going to spend much time on thinking about, to be honest, because I know it's slitting my wrists. But PC Engine pads were only semi-working when they left the factory. I've never had a problem with any PC Engine pads, weirdly enough. Yeah. I heard each level in this game is the same length as fucking Tarantino film. PS5 will be a doorstop, CMOS batteries will die. But will Sean make 70? That is the question, isn't it? I'll make 70, mate. I'm not lucky enough to die before I'm 70. As if anyone could tell if it was real or not via YouTube. It's like pretending you can't be who you want to be on Facebook. True. Absolutely. Sean will be 70 next year. 70 next year? Jesus Christ. Superstar Soldier was a decent sequel of sorts. I yawned at exactly the same time. What? That yawn travelled halfway around the YouTube. I just seen the last game yawning. Steroids are your only hope now. It's just the levels are on about 20 minutes long. The UFO disappeared into the yawny sky. Maybe upgrade your PC. My Life in Gamers rated your stream on TripAdvisor. What happened there with the old... that drop or something, did it? No, perhaps not. I still want to see some quick rage. So Sapphire. Oh, Sapphire. Okay. Toilet Kids, Strip Fighter, China Warrior. China Warrior? You just making that up? Keith Courage in Shoe Zone. Get the fuck out of here. I actually seen Gunhead in a Jammer cab once. Right. So Sapphire. Okay. Right. This is the last game, guys. This is the last gamer playing his last game. How do I do this? Sapphire. Sapphire. Let's go for this shit. Let's do this. What do you think? I'm going to blow up or something? Oh, what else is it called? I feel like playing one of these games, to be honest. Old Elzadick. You can't beat a bit of Elzadick. Well, it's called something else, isn't it, Matt? Oh, shit. What have I done here? Blown it. Next set. Summer Carnival. Elsa Dick. Can't beat a bit of Elsa Dick. Right. Oh, did I not split it? Right, that's why it's all in the same directory. Sapphire, it's called something else, Matt, isn't it? What is it? Ah, that's it. Ginga. Ginga Fest. Gingori. Right. I'm going to get a top up. I'm going to sleep like shit tonight. Oh, I'm just going to get a top up, guys. Oh, actually, I can still speak to you, can't I? Because I've got me radio mic on. What a twat. It'll probably cut out, wouldn't it, halfway down. So let's... Right, so we'll walk down the stairs. Mrs. is asleep, I think. I'm just checking on her, make sure she's still alive. Yeah, she's fast asleep on the sofa. Oh, in the kitchen now. Subscribers, and I'm going to I'll get the vodka out. So yeah, so I've sort of decided not to go for the run-of-the-mill Smirnoff. I've got some J.J. Whitley Family Distilleries artisanal Russian vodka. Oh, did you hear that? So get this close to the mic. Hear this? Oh. Proper cork in it, as you could probably hear. Oh, squeak it in the cupboard. Right, let's get me monster out. Oh, I've got some sausage rolls. Oh, I've just seen some sausage rolls. Yeah, Darren, some sausage rolls in the in my fridge. That's it. It's topped up. So we'll walk back upstairs. It's a bit like Lloyd Grossman and Through the Keyhole. Oh. So how did you find that virtual? That was a virtual tour of my house. If you were Stevie Wonder, all you could do is hear me voice. I might have to get. I might have to stick one of those like head cams on. I will give you a virtual tour as I go downstairs. Should we try that on the next stream? I can have a helmet cam, flange cam, and webcam.
2092年、繁栄を極めた人類はやがて訪れるであろう落日に向かい、次第に疲弊していくかのようであった。しかし、人類積年の夢であった反重力物質ネメシスの発見により状況は一変したのである。輸送、交通、建築などあらゆる分野が飛躍的な進歩を遂げる中、人々が最もその興味を示したのが、ネメシスのある特殊な使用法による時間渡航、タイムトラベルの実現であった。
Oh, night, Daz.
政府は一般でのこの使用法を
Good to see you on the old Sausagefest stream, Summer Carnival 92. This is a classic. Right, I can get a live review of the coffee. Oh, yeah, I could have done a live review of the coffee machine, couldn't I? Amazing sound quality. Wow, it's working well. We heard the cork coming out. That weren't the cork coming out, that was someone else. This is streaming at its finest. Right, all we need now is some kind of private conversation with a sausage roll review. I could have done that, couldn't I, when I was downstairs? Right, you're either a slow walker or you live in a mansion. Slow walker? I won't say I live in a mansion. Right, okay, let's I wish I did live in a mansion. I'd have arcade machines like coming out my ears. Right, let's give this a punt. Fucking hell, it's 20 past 11, guys. Right, Daz, what's going on with the boxing? Has it started yet? Quit range! Toilet. Easy. Right, I've got to position myself now for the full frontal blow. Right, I might need to give this a couple of goes, Matt. I ain't played this for like ever. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I ain't quit raging over this. This just needs some skills. I think this needs more vodka. Oh, no, I'm not continuing. That's for weak people. And I ain't weak. Got a banging headache as well. It's these fucking headphones, I reckon. Fucking hell. I'll tell you what, they're awesome because they're noise cancelling. I can't even hear my own voice. No, they're noise cancelling. They're really good Sony ones. I mean, they ain't cheap, but bloody good headphones they are. Because they're noise cancelling, they cause I think it's the alcohol actually. It's not. The fucking. I thought I ain't controlling that then. It was a fucking demo. Twat. It's because I'm drinking. Quite sweaty my ears are. Sweaty Betty. That's the old config. Have I got? Oh, it is on normal. You know what? I'm gonna fucking go. I'm gonna go hard. Go hard or go home. That's what I say, Matt. Or get hard or go home. Matt said that quite a few times in his younger years. When he was out in the clubbing scene. And the opposite sex would, you know, give him the ultimatum. Get hard, get home. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, look at the flicker on that. Oh, shit. Won't get that on the Super Nintendo. Fuck! Quit rage. Quit rage inbound. Right, I've got to... Fucking hell. It's going to be the shortest fucking game ever, isn't it? Fuck off! You can see the rage is picking up because the language is getting quite aggressive. Beauty, beauty. Shooting techs. Caution. You'll come in contact with an unfeasibly large gonad. Cheat mode on. Shit's as slow as... A bit retarded, isn't it? You speed this fucking thing up. Right. No speed adjustment. Weak. Fucking hell. Yeah. Well, that was that was emotional, wasn't it? Right, guys, I'm gonna knock it on the head. Right, I'm gonna turn this. That's too much fucking volume there. That is. Right, I'm gonna knock this on the head now, guys. It's been a pleasure talking and conversing with you on this stream tonight. We're gonna have to do it again at some point in the near future. I don't know, perhaps another 2 or 3 weeks on a Saturday night at the 9 p.m. Sausagefest time. But no, seriously, thank you very much for your interaction. Hope you've had a bit of a laugh, some relaxation, and we will catch each other again soon. Speak to you later. Bye.